Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Beyond Reality for Beyond Mystic 003. I'm SOLRETA Antaria, and we have a little bit to chat about for this week, some interesting things that are coming up with clients and some different crystals and things that are also coming up. We're also going to be talking about different things that are coming in from higher consciousness and that are coming in from the mystical realms. But first, we're just going to start with just please remember to like, share, and subscribe our Beyond Mystic beautiful YouTube channel. We are still building such a beautiful community. We can see that there's more and more content that's being put out, and more and more different ideas and things that are coming in. And we love seeing your interaction over on Rumble as well. So good to know that there's not the same level of having to quieten things over on Rumble. So it's really beautiful to see you guys also like, sharing, and subscribing over there. I just want to remind you that I do have just 1 or 2 spots that are available for last minute appointments. So if you go on over to masonjupiter.com, you will also see that I have the starseed readings where we look into your starseed origins. We really look into your mission, kind of like where you've come from, what you're here to do. And I love to look into a mixture of your questions. So if you really have like a long list of questions, or even for some people that have had like ET abduction or experiences or dream-like things and you wish to gain a little bit more insight or understanding, I'm your girl. So a mystic oracle reading could be really good for you. If there's things that are just not, adding up, or things that you just need to have kind of more an answer that's coming from a mystical realm, we're able to tap into the energy and kind of rewind into the situation and pull on information. So I really love doing those exploratory readings where we're looking around different situations and scenarios and things, or dream-like experiences that are quite often UFO or ET abduction experiences or higher spiritual experiences. I myself had a strange event the other night that was, I was woken up to a vision of the moon with a golden energy next to it. And this golden energy kind of looked like a disc. Anyway, it was sometimes when I've had these experiences, there's a feeling to run outside. So with this experience, I ran outside and there was perhaps Venus. I haven't looked it up yet to see which star, but there was a golden star right next to where I saw a golden UFO in my dream-like experience. And when I say dream-like, it's when I'm talking about when you're awake or you're in lucid state within the dream and you can kind of navigate or control it. Anyway, in that state, I told myself to wake up, and I heard a voice say, "Run, go outside." So in the middle of the night, I'm looking amongst the stars and feeling this ET presence. Anyway, when I looked in the sky, the star was not kind of normal to how it should be. It really was sort of showing a little bit of a different shape or a different pattern and had a different energy around it. So sometimes when we're having these experiences, you will actually wake up, go outside and see the flashes of UFOs that are leaving. That's been sort of a more common experience that I've had with some dream-like experiences. So if you are having these kinds of experiences, it's good to be able to kind of like jump into physical as quick as you can to see if there's outside evidence for things that are interacting with you on a spiritual realm, because quite often it crosses the veil into 2 worlds. And I also wanted to remind you guys that May Levy has the 4th Abundance and Manifestation Activation Series. So this one will really be like leveling you guys up to that next level. I think I'm up to end of number 2, and I have loved it. I have noticed a difference as well with my life in different areas that are up leveling. So this one will be around unlocking the power of your mind, heart, and soul. It will be live October 6th at 11 a.m. So please head on over to Beyond Mystic Academy to register for that one. And we look forward to seeing you guys over there. So let's have a look into the crystals for this week. So we also have, remembering, coming up the 2 eclipses this month. So we have, it will be for you guys over the other side of the world around the 14th, but for here in Australia, it's going to be on the 15th, which will be the new moon eclipse in Libra. Then at the end of the month, we're going to have the full moon eclipse on the 29th. For you on the other side of the world, it will be the 28th. And this will be in Taurus. So we've got this really beautiful Venus energy that we're working with this month. So deep levels of transformation were happening with the last, I think it was the Aries full moon that Elena and Janine did that beautiful sound healing So that one was really great for purging out like old self-sabotage patterns and setting up the energy that we need going into these eclipses. So if you did miss that one, please make sure to go check it out. This one is going to be about new beginnings, fairness, balance. And then the next one, the full moon, will be about seizing the opportunities. So whatever you're doing, like in the next 2 weeks, really tap into, have a look at what you're going to be setting up, or what do you need to finish off in order for the next 6 months to kind of lead into. So whatever it is that we're starting or trying to get done and finished, know that the effects will be felt up to 6 months later. So one of the crystals that was coming this week was, this one has appeared in a lot of readings, the celestial, and I know that's one that we've talked about a few times, but I really felt to pair it with the magic of this fire opal, which was actually a beautiful present from Meg. And with this fire opal, it's hard to sort of get the light to come through it, but they are sort of semi-transparent. It kind of looks like rock candy, or kind of like a little piece of amber would be another way to describe it. What I was feeling with these two together, let me just tune back into the frequency of these. So this is helping us to self-repair the activations that we get come in from higher self and from source. The other thing that I was also seeing was this helping to transduce Kundalini energy down from the stars. So not only do we have Kundalini energy that rises up from the spine, but they're showing me it's almost like a star, like Kundalini energy that's coming in from the heavens that we're activating with this. So it's helping activate that. I'm just looking for the word that Spirit's giving me. It's kind of activating almost like a cosmic level of consciousness that gets seeded into the body. So it's activating a whole new operating system. The other thing that I'm seeing is it's like purging out. So imagine these two together being like running an antivirus system on your computer. So I'm seeing these are a beautiful combination to work with. The other thing that I have felt really called to work with is this gorgeous present that I received from Carla, the Shungite. So I know a lot of you guys have already ordered these already. I've got this beautiful Merkaba one that Carla gave me. She's so gorgeous, by the way. Just as beautiful, if not even more beautiful than what she is when you see her with her gorgeous pyramids. So yeah, I feel so safe and protected with this Shungite, and I've been sleeping with it. And I'm noticing that I'm actually getting a much deeper sleep with using this. So these are the crystals that I've been working with lately and that I've been feeling called to really share with you guys. So let's have a look into the reading for this week and see what else is coming up. Have seen a couple more plasma auras. So we are seeing that to become a little bit more like switched on, which is so beautiful. They're so incredible to see. And I also just want to say that the Beyond Mystic community that I read for, in the Maison Jupiter community, there's such high level energy when I'm reading the auras. They really are just quite amazing to read. I'm seeing some things in auras that I haven't seen. And what I'm talking about is me being a kid and seeing auras and things. So 43 years I've been around seeing auras, and some of the things that we're seeing at the moment are really kind of like that next level. We really have hit that shift. We have come into alignment with the new realms and with the new energy and frequencies. So you may also be doing a little bit of mind purge on when you're catching yourself consciously deleting old patterns, saying this no longer works, or things like that in terms of attitude, mindset. So anyway, let's look into these 4 cards and fill into them first and see what comes in. So Spirit is pouring in an energy of blue and green and sort of an aqua turquoisey color with a bit of violet. So we're seeing a beautiful healing kind of heart energy come in with spirituality mixed in and higher awareness states. The other thing that I'm also seeing is beautiful beings connected to Lemuria that are also surrounding and standing with us with this. The energy that I'm getting is sort of one of solidarity. And it's interesting because I'm feeling dual consciousness between the Lemurian plane, the earth, and the Atlantean planes, and our consciousness kind of like all linking together. The words that I'm hearing with this are "we've got this," to do with like grid activation. So let's flip the cards. And this is interesting. We have the Prince of Disc. And with this Prince of Disc, we also see that he has all these different orbs and things behind. This is one of my Law of Assumption cards, as Spirit has nicknamed it. We also see that he has the sphere with the cube inside of it. So this is about all of these different aspects of self. And a lot of us have had incarnations in Lemuria and Atlantis if we've chosen to consciously incarnate in the here and now, and we are on a spiritual mission or a path. We're reflecting and bringing that down here into the earth realm. What I just saw was a key unlock, and I'm seeing a higher intensity of that higher self being reflected down here into the earth realm. We are also holding peace amongst the chaos and turbulence. The other thing that I'm also seeing is a little bit of fire energy with this Princess of Disc. Interesting that we have the Prince and the Princess anchoring either side of the Queen of Cups and the peace energy. So we also see with her that she brings through a crystal on the end of her wand, and she's supposed to just have this disc. So this is about calling things in. This is about speaking your truth into this reality, speaking about what it is that you want to see. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the physical reality that other people see. We see that she tells the trees to grow upside down, and so they do. So with this headstrong kind of like Aries energy and this beautiful Prince of Disc Taurus energy, we really have a lot of earth and fire working with us at the moment to create certain outcomes. Now, I do have the Lemurian deck with me this week as well. It got called out for a gorgeous client that I've had this week, and it asked to stay for this week's reading for the Beyond Mystic and Mason Jupiter family. So we're also getting 5 other clarifiers. Spirit's telling me to flip these over, and I am seeing star energy also coming up with this, but we'll also see what we have. So we do have the lust card. So there could be a bit of temptation to still like tap in to other lower realms, or kind of like to soothe our emotions, or kind of step into comfort zone and things. What we're also seeing is that we might also start to realize that this change aspect is coming. With the 2 of Discs, we're really going to be aware of that other version of self and the new version of self. So this 10 of Wands oppression energy trying to pull us back into old stories, trying to pull us back into, how would I say, they're giving me the word turbulence and different things. So with this 10 of Wands, it is Saturn's energy bearing down, trying to constrict and control. We have the Sagittarius energy, which I feel is that thing that kind of like breaks us away. It's really where we're wanting more meaning in life. And I'm seeing a pattern with clients at the moment that are really sort of stepping away from a lot of mainstream work to follow like their soul path, to follow their mission and things. I'm seeing that as like a real common thread. We also have 3 of Wands come up with this as well. So there's going to be a lot of higher guidance, a lot of paying attention to divine inspiration this week. So divine inspiration is where you kind of feel this inspired energy around ideas, but you feel to take action. This is also going to lead to what we're setting up with the Eclipse energy in October. So with this one, we see the 9 of Disc, which is the card of gain. This is Virgo and Venus energy too. So really beautiful things that we're setting up. I'm just going to get some clarifiers and we'll see what comes up. They just want 3 cards. So again, we have 3 of Wands, Virtue. So where things feel stuck, or you feel like you're limited, or you can't make a decision, this is about tuning in to higher. So ask for the answer to be given, or trust that the answer will be given. So it's almost to be in the belief of, yep, I'm just going to have that answer just drop into my lap. So with this, it's fire energy too. It is Aries and Sun energy that we have with these 2, 3 of Wands. So the fact that it's come up twice, and you guys will hear me talk about, like with my version of 3 of Wands, that the 2 of Wands represents duality, represents the fire to kind of start something, whereas the 3rd one is kind of like that balance that we have with spirit. So it's also sometimes when we've gone in a direction opposite ends for so long, that we will get sort of like that matchup, or where another higher answer can drop in. So we have the card of power, which is Capricorn and Sun energy, 4 of Disc. For me, this is that other aspect where we've got the 3 Disc, and then God also drops in the 4th one. So it's almost like our hard work paying off. We're seeing a little bit of more of a foundation coming in to do with work and things at the moment. I do feel this is particularly for my clients that are doing spiritual work or following a spiritual path. So we have this Magnus, magician energy. This is also another reminder to protect your energy. So things like the Shungite pendant that we talked about before. I'm doing, sage and things like that, just in my little Pullman. So I light the sage before and after the sessions, and when I'm starting for the morning and also when I'm finishing for the day. That is a really good practice to get into doing your protection. And Janine, Julie, and Meg also have the protection course online, which I highly recommend. So many amazing tips on the Beyond Mystic Academy. So let's have a look in a second into the Lemurian card. But first of all, I just want to remind you guys to please jump on over and share the love with our Beyond Mystic YouTube channel. And I'll just run you through. There's a few different shows that you can see coming up with all of the girls and their readings, and with Elena with her beautiful bowls. But we also have J Snip, we also have Cliff High, lots of different shows to check out. And even going back like into months and months ago, I love some of the Jay Weiner shows that we also see on here too. And we have this promo. So just a reminder, use 10% discount code Beyond Mystic in all caps when signing up for a starseed reading with me, or a Mystic Oracle reading. And some of the questions that I really love to look into at the moment, not just kind of like the origins and where people are from. A lot of what we're doing at the moment is clearing work too. So we're doing a lot of quantum jump work. We're clearing out old emotions and things that are coming up to do with past life situations, that we're also seeing sometimes like parallel realities and lifetimes vibrating and linking to bring our awareness and attention to that. So what we're finding that we're clearing from other lifetimes or other realms and other worlds, when I talk about it, it always pairs up with things that we're going through in this dimensional, this reality. It is crazy wild, and I just love and adore my work and love and adore my clients. And it's so beautiful to feel those huge energetic shifts and to see that spiral start to unfold in a beautiful, positive direction. So please make sure to grab a few of the last spots that I have over the next couple of weeks. I'm looking at my calendar right now, and I can literally only see just a few spots, maybe like 3 left for October, maybe 4. So I would jump on fast. And we also have May Levy's Abundance and Manifestation course. So please remember to register for that, because that is coming up this week as well. And let's pick a Lemurian card. So the cards that wanted to finish off today, Beyond Lemuria, which actually is quite fitting for Beyond Mystic, I think, and Beyond Reality. So let's have a look in and see what message Spirit wants to give us. And it's interesting because I actually feel my energy going up into other planes and dimensions while I'm shuffling and working with these cards. So let's have a look at what this beautiful energy wants to seed in to our realm and our reality. Healing. Look how gorgeous this is. Isn't this beautiful? I'm just going to hold this up for a little moment for you guys to maybe even pause the screen to meditate or tap into this vision. We also see here these rainbow, almost light language type symbols and patterns that come in. So let's check out what this one is. And I opened to the page just before. So we have an energy of healing. So energy rebalance, energetic awareness, healing yourself and others, exploring healing modalities, Reiki, the chakra system, the unique ability or innate ability to heal, color, vibration, soul sovereignty, auras, meridian system, aligning with the highest good and optimal health. The Lemurians were well versed in the practice and the arts of healing. They were naturally intuitive and accustomed to navigating energetic-based realities. We all have natural healing abilities that are advanced when we deepen our energetic awareness. When we perceive the world beyond our more well-known senses, we start to receive information and wisdom that is different from that which stems from the intellect. And that's definitely what I notice with my channeling and work. My intellect almost goes out the window if I'm trying to spell things and I'm coming back into this realm. I have to wait and bring that part of my brain online. So it's to integrate both. So by tapping into this life force consciousness and using the abounding energy alongside focused intention, we find that anything is possible. So you may already practice a form of natural healing, but find yourself feeling quite drained. If this is the case, ensure that your energies are overflowing and comes from the infinite stream of abundance and universal energy. So rather than using your own resources, you may want to imagine the brightest, most loving, imbued, luminescent light. So flowing down from the heavens or the center of the universe and alongside any other healing intentions, including the statement for your greatest good. I always say that, or for my best and highest good. And I only work with beings and souls that love us unconditionally. So many healing modalities work with the high vibrational energies. It can be a wonderful way to explore these conjunction with your current practices. If you haven't done healing work before and feel called to do so, follow this instinct and be on offer to help heal loved ones. Now, there's still quite a bit more, but this is about tuning into your chakras. It's about clearing any kind of muddiness or any kind of stagnancy in your aura. It's also about calling on Saint Germain and the violet flame to help transmute. So with this, it also talked about color as how we perceive these light frequencies. So that's very true. And I've noticed a few colors and things appearing in people's auras that are not as earth-based, that are more higher dimensional colors. So I'm really excited to see that. It's also just talking about many tools and different things to help. So, sound healing, crystal bowls, tuning forks, any of those sorts of things, and color. Just seeing. So this card can also signify the universal push that inspires you to explore your healing abilities and whatever that looks like for you. So I just want to finish by saying thank you all so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscribing. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. I love you all very much. Bye.